Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today let's talk about the new show, the new Dragon Ball show that's coming out at the end of 2024, which is Dragon Ball Daima. And I am really excited for this show because I have been waiting for Dragon Ball to return for a very long time. But Dragon Ball Daima has some mixed reactions, I would say, because I've seen a lot of people that are actually excited for the show, but I've seen a lot of people that are really not excited for the show. So today I'm gonna be talking about why I am excited for the show and why it doesn't deserve the hate that it is getting. So let's get into it. First of all, why am I excited for the show? First of all, because Dragon Ball is returning. Yeah, Dragon Ball is returning after 5 years. That is really great. We did get movies in the middle, but a proper show was 5 years ago, which was Dragon Ball Super. And this is a new show. Even though it's not a main show, it's a web anime, which I'll talk about later. But still, I'm excited. Uh, One of the things that are making me the most excited was after seeing the trailer that the animation and the art style is really good. I love the art style. I love the animations. I I think they're better than Dragon Ball Super. That might be a hot take, but I think it is better. I think the art style and the animations might be better than Dragon Ball Super. Not Super Broly or Superhero though. No, that doesn't count. Well, there was also the final fight with Jiren, I guess. That, yeah, we could exclude that, but I think for the most part, I think the art style at least looks better. Animation is a little debatable if it's better than Dragon Ball Super, but art style is definitely better than Dragon Ball Super. As for the concept, when I heard about the leaks, I was like, really? Really? That really didn't excite me much. I was like, okay, I guess we'll see what it is. But after, because I like Goku is turning into a kid, and I guess Supreme Kai also, fine. There's nothing new in that. But then we saw the trailer, and we found out that everyone, every Z fighter will be turning into kids, and that got me intrigued. I was intrigued from that point. I was like, okay, now you have my attention. Now you have my attention. Also, this is a perfect time to do this because the original Dragon Ball manga began in 1984, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was 1984. So, after 40 years, Goku has turned back into a kid, which is a perfect time to do it. And the next thing that I'm gonna talk about is this show might be introducing the demon realm into the Dragon Ball canon, which, if you know me, which I said in my previous video that when I ranked all the Dragon Ball games, I really like Xenoverse 2. I really like Xenoverse 2. I said that in a previous video. I would recommend checking that video out where I ranked all the current Gen 3 Dragon Ball games. Um, where I said I really liked Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And I really like the demons in the game. I thought Tova, Mira, Demigra were really good villains. Um, yeah, so I'm really excited for that. And we might have seen Tova in the Dragon Ball Daima trailer, but that's a different thing. We're not here to talk about speculation in this video. And there is one more thing that is possible. That is the most exciting thing. Goku turning into a kid, might result in Super Saiyan 4 coming back. That's what happened in Dragon Ball GT. This might happen again. And I am excited for that. Because Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite transformation in the entirety of Dragon Ball. Better than Ultra Instinct, better than the original Super Saiyan, better than Super Saiyan God, better than Super Saiyan Blue, better than Super Saiyan 3, better than Ultra Ego, better than Beast. Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite transformation in all of Dragon Ball. So I'm really excited to see that transformation return. Maybe even the Great Apes could return. Now there is one concern that I have with the show is that Vegeta and the rest of the crew, except Goku and Supreme Guy, might not have that big of a role, which worries me a bit because I want the cast to get involved. Like if they all are turning into kids, that means they all should participate. But we'll have to see. Maybe they are gonna. Maybe they are not gonna. No. Okay. Maybe they are not gonna. It's okay. Also, this is really funny, but yeah, they do look, but the characters kind of do look like the Dragon Ball Fighters lobby characters that you play as. If you know, you know. Yeah, but I will say the characters look cute, especially Goku. He looks like a child, but still, and yeah, yes, we were definitely waiting for Goten and Trunks to become teenagers and then adults. But Bandai, no, not Bandai, sorry, but Toei was like, no, let's turn them back into babies. Yeah, people are waiting for them to turn into teens. Who cares? Turn them back into babies. Of course, that's what the fans want. So yeah, I am really excited about this show. It's finally we are getting something. So now let's move on to part 2 of this video, which is the hate that Dragon Ball Daima is getting. So the mainly the show is getting hate because we didn't get the Moro arc animated, and people are like, we might not get the Moro arc animated now. I don't agree with, actually. I don't agree with, because let's be honest, if they were not gonna show the Moro arc or the Granola arc in the animated form, then they already would have allowed games to add those characters in the games if they had no plans to animating them. They wouldn't have kept it such a secret in Dragon Ball Superhero. Like, there is no way that Ultra Ego doesn't happen. Like, Ultra Ego, Vegeta, Black Frieza are just skipped. Like, they don't exist in the anime. There is no way that's happening. It's just not happening. There are hype moments which they could generate a lot of money for, and that's what they look for exactly. So they cannot skip those things. So those 2 arcs will be animated at some point. We just don't know when. And Dragon Ball Daima is a different thing, and also it's a web anime. It's not a main TV screen anime. It's a web anime. Like, the leaks have already said this. We have heard this a million times for years now. I think this leak started in 2021 that this is a web anime. A web anime. I don't know what people are thinking. The Dragon Ball Daima is something else. We don't even know when it takes place. It might take place even before the Tournament of Power. Who knows? Although I do think that's the case. Like, I think it takes place before Superhero, but I don't exactly know about that. So yeah. So that's it for today, guys. In my opinion, Dragon Ball Daima doesn't deserve the hate. It will, and it should be judged by. It should be only judged when the people have seen the show. If the people see the show and like it, that is a difference. That would be good. But if the people just judge it off of it, like off what the show looks, that's not fair. That's really not fair. In fact, Dragon Ball Super's first 2 arcs were not that great either. The first arc, The first arc was just alright. Second arc was bad. No, I'm not gonna defend it. Second arc was bad. They shouldn't have recapped the movies. But then, the show got better as it was running from 2015 to 2018. What was that noise? Okay, okay. The show really did get better. Like, the Universe 6 arc, even though people consider it to be okay, I considered it to be a good arc, but people considered it to be an alright arc. But still, it was a really it was a step in the right direction. The Goku Black arc, amazing arc. Prefer the manga version, but still, the anime one was a big step up from what we saw. The Tournament of Power, one of the greatest Dragon Ball arcs of all time. That's no joke. That's no joke. It's one of the greatest arcs of all time. All time. So, and then the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and then the two manga arcs right now. Like, Moro arc is known as the best Dragon Ball Super arc, which I think I agree with, but at the same time, the manga version of the Goku Black arc was pretty good. So that I'll see. That I'm a little like, which is better. I'm still trying to decide that. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying this, that we should, if Dragon Ball Super was bad in its first two arcs, and then got better as it went on, then by just seeing the trailer, we cannot decide how Dragon Ball Daima will be. We should at least watch the show and then determine an opinion on it. Okay? Yes, it might be a little disappointing to see Goku turn into a kid again, but who knows? Maybe the show is better than Dragon Ball Super. It's unlikely, but maybe it could happen. So, that's all for today, guys. Be sure to click that like button and that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and I'm hyped for Dragon Ball Daima.